Hi, beautiful shining stars. So today we are on day 27, and I'm going to do all this magic because so much is unraveling right now. You all, this is amazing to be able to share all of this with you all and witnessing all this magic in my life, sharing it with you, hearing your stories is just all bliss, all bliss. So it says, hold the vision, trust the process. Hold the vision, trust the process. Of course, when I did all this work, I said it was way back when. It was right when our first shift of 2011, 12, and 13. And where I'm at today, 2023, we're in another shift. And of course, I'm a lot older, a lot more experience, a lot more knowledge and wisdom. And today, I just did a live video with why you're not manifesting, especially that I'm writing a book called The Secret is a Lie. That's clickbait, by the way. It's just kind of a way to like blow people off in order to, it's kind of like what I say, I take the rug from under you in order for you to realize. So hold the vision, trust the process. In manifesting, you have to hold on to what you desire, where you started on day one, what you wrote that you wanted, what you have declared through this, process, what you work on every day towards, because every day you do 5 action steps towards what you're trying to achieve. And you're holding on to the vision. And sometimes it's really hard, I might link below my live because I talk a lot about manifesting and the crap that they feed you and the truth of what it is. Manifesting is not what everybody thinks. It's not what everybody tries to feed you. It's not just visualizing. It's not just taking action. There's so much that goes into manifesting. It's a way of life. It's a daily habitual ritual that you co-create in order to live the life that you desire, the life that you intend. And then is witnessing, realizing when you're in that vortex, when you're in that frequency, when you're in that process, trusting. So I asked the question. So my Kickstarter main goal, my mental goal, my Kickstarter for my Etsy Tarot classes was $8,000. That was a mental hold that I had. Instead of writing $8,000, I put $1,000 because I was like, $1,000, easy peasy. I could do that. And it did it. It went all the way past the $1,000 mark. I was super happy and I thanked everyone. A week later, I write about my mental goal. And I don't know if I piss people off, because I do that sometimes, right? Right after that, I lost a backer. Right after that, and then I went all the way from 1,186 to 800 and something. So it was like my 8,000 was missing a zero. And then as I'm creating this today, it's $700. So this beautiful backer writes to me and says, Daisy, I'm going to tell you, she's very intuitive, because think about it, it's a tarot thing, so I'm going to come across a lot of intuitive people. So she says to me, I'm going to share with you what I felt happened. She says, you have your website, which is all about manifesting and how you're this great manifester, and your Kickstarter didn't even reach his $1,000 goal. So it throws people off, making you seem like you're not really good at manifesting. So it makes a lot of sense. And this is why I wanted to share with you when it tells you to trust the process. Sometimes it feels like you're doing something wrong. Sometimes it feels like you're not manifesting. Like it's all a big lie, like you don't have the power. Because that's that dark energy around you that's always there. It's always there. It's constant. Is going to tell you through your ego. That's how it speaks to you. This dark Lala energy speaks to you through the ego energy, and it's going to tell you things are not working out, you're not manifesting. You know how many times I wanted to go to the Kickstarter and delete it and be like, that didn't work, and just delete it. My Kickstarter ends in 4 days. It's not even at the $1,000. As a matter of fact, even though somebody backed it today, it's at $73. It's at $768, which is not bad. It is not bad. $700 is it's a decent price for something that it's, I really put no effort in it. I didn't do a lot of marketing. I think I paid maybe $50 in marketing. I think I did pay $50 in marketing. And the whole thing with Kickstarter is your first one is always going to be not so great. This is my second one, but it's actually really my first one because this one I did a little more work. The first one was $500. So if this one ends at anywhere $700, $800, $1,000, I'm climbing. Trust the process. Have the vision, trust the process. Because it's not just, and here's the thing, that we tend to focus on one thing. And if this thing doesn't manifest the way we want it, we beat ourselves up. We think our lives is failure. We think that things just didn't go as we planned. We didn't deserve it. Maybe it's not meant for us. We give ourselves all this bullshit of why we think is the definition of why you're not manifesting. Trust the process. Hold the vision, trust the process. So I shared today in my live about a number, my number that if I completed that number today, I could retire tomorrow comfortably and do just what I wanted to do, which I have the daily rituals that I do every single day. It would, and I'll delete a lot of stuff. I wrote about a lot of things that I wouldn't no longer do. And I feel like I'm not there yet because I feel like what I'm doing is still needed. And I feel like it's part of my experiences. So little things resurface. Things that I said I don't want to no longer do. Those little things put the bacon on the table, right? So then I'm trusting the process. Because some experience that happened last night with my mom, which is in the video that I will link, showed me the truth about my life. It helped me look at my life through other lens. If I was someone that saw my life, now not on social media, because I don't post on social media. Very little. I'll post here and there. Mainly I post what I'm doing, my work, my books. When I'm going to be doing more of my books, because Spirit's like, Daisy, nobody does what you do. Nobody has your scripting journals. Nobody has your manifesting stuff. They don't do what you do. They don't give the way you give. You need to put yourself out there more. So if people were to look at social media, they're not going to see my life as in the success, because I'm not showing my success. I just show what I do, what I'm sharing, So Spirit's like, just share a little more. Not too much, but enough. So I said, okay. And that was a little while ago. And then today, that happened with my mom. And I looked at my life and I'm like, I'm very successful. I do whatever I want. I pay for all my bills. When things come up, I have more than enough to take care of it. If something comes up and I don't have the funds per se to take care of it, something happens for me to be able to take care of it. And I enjoy my life. Every week I do something. Today is Friday, right? The 2nd of June. And yesterday, my husband, was it yesterday, Daisy? The day before, my husband took me out, me and my son, to eat breakfast somewhere we loved. The day before that, I went to Epcot with my daughter. We had a great time. I had lunch. After that, we had a margarita. Or that might have been the day before that. I went into the slide, which I shouldn't have done because then my sciatica got crazy. But I had so much fun. It was so much fun. Today, I'm feeling great. My sciatica's gone. I feel good. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I had lunch with my daughter because she has to go to work. So we had lunch together. She went to work. Then I had dinner with my husband. I didn't have to really cook. I didn't cook because I cooked when my daughter got home because she loves the way I make fish. So she was like, Mom, I'm sorry. I was like, I got this. I made her fried fish. It feels good. Everything. From cooking to doing the dishes in my kitchen. My husband is reorganizing everything because I just started selling wholesale spiritual supplies. So if people see, so this beautiful energy comes into my Wix and tells me, Daisy, this is the feeling that this is the energy that I got which again, trust the process. Spirit is going to share with you things that you have to do, changes that you have to make in order to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest. So she's like, and I said, so you think that I need to add more success stories? I need to share my success. She was like, yeah, because if you look at it through the lens of somebody looking out, here's somebody that's claiming that they're manifesting, but their Kickstarter doesn't make it to that level. Like she can't even make her $1,000 goal. So if you're looking at it that way, then it's almost like it's a lie. And I've told her, you don't have to sugarcoat. Spirit sent you here for a reason. Please let me have it. So I was like, okay, so I should do, which I've been wanting to do, which I've been saying I was going to do for months and I still haven't done it, is do a whole page on success stories, like talk about the success. Again, like I said, I don't like to put myself out there because I'm very private. But okay, people want to see because that's how the world is. Everybody's on social media flaunting their this and their that and the other. So people want me to see me flaunt a little, I'll flaunt a little. No problem. Easy peasy. I have plenty of stories to share manifesting. No problem. Hold the vision. So I have this vision that from now until the age of 55, which is my retirement age, I want XYZ. And I have that vision, and those are the goals. That's that burning desire, the things that I want. And even in the get-go, even in the beginning, I'm realizing crazy stuff, crazy epiphanies. And it's because I have learned in my many, many years of trials, lots of errors, and lots of successes, and lots of experiences, and lots of funness, that life is full of patterns. And you are sometimes in the vortex, and sometimes you're not. So you have to be in the vortex. And when you're out of the vortex, when you're out of that manifesting, when you're out of that frequency, you have the signs. You have the signs of when you are in, and you have the signs of when you're not in. We are almost there, I say to you. Today you will ground your energy with Archangel Ariel. Go outside, take off your shoes, pay attention where you stand. A grassy area, a sandy beach, maybe even water. Wherever you are, grounding yourself, connect with Archangel Ariel. Simply standing and allowing her work the prosperity energy over you. Allow, connect, and stand still. No wrong, just allow your intuition to guide you. And then we go into, after you did all this, what do you feel after this grounding experience? So the reason I'm sharing all of this that I shared with you is because of that. Grounding is a great way to unclog when you're feeling low vibrations, when you're feeling like you're lacking that luck, when you're out of sync. You need to ground yourself. Of course, I share now unblockings. I have classes where I have a whole class that I'm working on. Once I finish this, is a whole other thing that I'm working on. It's all about unblocking. So where are you in your life? What signs are showing you if you are in manifesting vibration, which things just flow? You know, you find those coins on the floor, angels send you feathers, your friend calls you and tells you how beautiful you are, how much they love you and appreciate you. Your friends send you Cash App money because they're grateful. Just things that you don't expect. And it could be very little, very simple. But those are indications that you are in the manifesting energy. When you're not in a manifesting energy, the frequency is a little dense. You don't feel good. Sometimes you're angry. Sometimes it's stuffy. Sadness, depression, all of that is being out of the vortex, being out of the light energy. And it is why that if you are the type of person that always feels that energy, I totally recommend that you take my unblocking class once it becomes available. So how do you get back into that energy? Connecting with Archangel Ariel. So we're going to take this moment to connect with her. Beautiful Archangel Ariel, we invoke your essence and your energy in this radiant now moment. We call upon you, beautiful Archangel Ariel Achatriel, to come around us, to clear the vibration, So anyone and everyone that comes into this beautiful sacred vibrational energy is in the vortex of manifesting, that we cleanse and clear them, that we unblock their auras, shift their vibrations, release all that no longer fits, release all that no longer fits, release all that no longer fits, and bring up the vibration to the high frequency state and energy. Bring up that vibration, bring up that vibration, bring up that vibration. So they may realize and see and trust the beautiful process of manifesting, clearing, releasing, uplifting, acknowledging, presentation. Today we declare, Archangel Ariel, that we are in the vortex, that we are in alignment with you and God's source energy, that vibrant allness, oneness, and onlyness, that we are at one with source and manifesting our intentions and our desires, coming to us from the great energy of light, from above, within, and below, all coming together from source to the core of Gaia into our radiant moment, all coming together, coming together, coming together. Thank you, Archangel Ariel, for this divine energy and frequency. We are so grateful. We're filled with gratitude. We're filled with love. We're filled with joy. I am love. I am joy. I love my life. I love this beautiful energy. I love you, Archangel Ariel. I love how you surround me with love, with joy, with happiness, with the uplifting energy and frequency of understanding, acknowledging, and knowing that I am at one with Source, and therefore my energy is synchronized and amplified, and I'm on my way to greatness and goodness because I'm already on my path and journey. And I will start realizing all these beautiful radiant gifts within little synchronicities to big synchronicities, from little gifts to big gifts, on alignment, because I deserve to live the life that I am destined for, that I desired, that I was born to live. And it was so to be. Namaste. So being in that beautiful vibrational energy and frequency, you should have felt some lights. You might have seen some lights. You might have witnessed different airs, different vibrations. So once you're done, and you can repeat this as many times as you want, because that is the point of doing this work, is being able to come to your favorite days and reconnect and recharge and rebuild. So once you are ready, write what Archangel Ariel showed you. And then you want to write what you're grateful for today. Maybe you've gotten other signs, because we have been doing this now for a couple days. And then you go into your 5 actions. So I know it's a lot of work, but I feel like by now you should be able to write some results, fill in some results, some little things that you've seen. So you want to go back to the pages, revisit all the actions, and see if there's been some results. I'm creating a new magical vibration. I'm not going to share you mine because it is mine. But I have these new books that I'm using, magical seals with divine angels, for you to connect with, for you to manifest and amplify what you are trying to achieve in your now radiant moments. So if you're watching this and you want one of these books before I even start selling them, message me, because they do take some time. These books take me a few weeks to create. They're completely handmade, and I take into account what you're trying to intend. And also, I'm going to be creating a divine class just to work with that energy. Working with the angels is, to me, the very, very best. It is. I can't explain it. I just can't explain it. I'll see you on day 28. Namaste.